Cummins i6. It's 475 horsepower, 1,750 foot-pounds of torque. The only difference that your readers will notice with the engine itself is that we take the Cummins injectors out and we put our injectors in. They'll notice a high-pressure diesel pump that controls the power steering of the truck. It also controls the high-pressure LNG pump that rests inside the tank. You'll notice a black box here on the side of the block, which is our fuel control module, and its job is to regulate both pressures, LNG or CNG and diesel, so one doesn't overtake the other. As we move back, the most visible product that we have on the truck here is the LNG tank. It is a dual line vessel, so think of it a lot like a thermos. You've got an inner layer, a vacuum space, and then the outer layer, all 1/4-inch stainless steel. This is a twin tank setup, so we've got two receptacles for fuel. We fuel on the roadside to keep it convenient for the driver. It's just a carbon nozzle, much like the airline, and then they press a button and swipe their card. On the side of this, you'll notice two gauges. Those gauges regulate the temperature inside, or the pressure inside the tanks. Once that tank reaches 230 psi, you'll notice two vent stacks here on the back of the cab. LNG is a fuel, since we liquefy it, always wants to turn back to its natural gas state. So once that pressure reaches 230 psi inside the tank, it will relieve itself a little. Sound much like a kettle. With our 2010 certification, even though we're only using 2 to 5% diesel, we still needed that SCR. We have a 50-gallon diesel tank. You can't get natural gas to compress enough on its own to fire up. Diesel has a much lower flash point, so we use diesel as our initial source and also as a lubricant for the injector. This is a 50-gallon tank. We give them as small as 40 gallons to save fuel space. Same setup as the other side as far as the tank. You'll notice that we don't have the gauges here, which you fill up on the roadside. And then the only two boxes here. One is a Westport box, which gives them their LNG fuel gauge levels, and also let them know if we have any fault codes or anything like that. The other box here is our methane detector. Inside the speaker box, there's actually a little solenoid that regulates or reads whether or not the air is safe inside the cab. We've got another one that hangs on the firewall there, so the driver will know if there's any type of leak being detected. Will be read here by one of these faults. Green, we're okay. Yellow, it's a minor detection. And then red for a major leak. 3 years doing this, never had one go off, so the system is really safe. Other than that, the only thing the driver is going to notice is that if it runs a little quieter, the horsepower, torque, the fuel efficiencies, everything's the same as a diesel.